Hi guys. I've been going through well, look at me. I'm a mess. I've been going through such an extremely hard time. For those of you who know me, who are family, um, I lost my last baby girl, Lexi, my black lab. Um, she passed away at 6 a.m. yesterday morning. Anyway, so I'm reading my book that I got from my amazing brother and sister in law. And today was something that I've read several times, but I didn't, I didn't, well, you'll understand when we get to it. I didn't really grasp it until now. Okay, today's lesson is called Really with a question mark. The serpent said to the woman, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" Genesis 3:1. Picture a snake oil peddler from the Old West. That special tonic of his could cure anything and everything that folks in the crowd were suffering from. Guaranteed. Really? I'm going to pause that lesson and bring you to today's age. How many things do you come across on Facebook and YouTube? They can fix any problem you have if you just buy their whatever the heck. Back to the lesson. And that word really on the serpent's tongue in the garden. Did God really say? Can you hear the word pronounced, drawn out, dripping with disbelief? Really? The crafty serpent's expression of disbelief continued, underlining God's unreasonable rule, in quotations. You mean you can't eat any of those beautiful trees? You can't eat any of that delicious looking fruit? Taking the bait, Eve agreed that God had been awfully strict with Adam and her. She clarified that they could eat from any and all trees except the one in the middle. And that one they could not even touch. Of course, the serpent didn't correct Eve's overstatement, for she was playing right into his hand. He even sweetened the deal. Eat the fruit from that tree, and the effects will be amazing. How many times have we heard that from a friend or a loved one that we trusted with everything? No, I understand. You were warned about that from so many people. But go ahead and do it. I promise it'll be okay. It'll feel amazing. You will be back to the book. The effects will be amazing. You will be like God. The snake's snake-oiled pitch was complete. At the end, the little quote under there, it says, "If you're doubting God's guidelines for life, that may be Satan speaking." How many times have you heard, everyone thinks of that voice in the back of their mind, that it's like your conscience or, whatever you may believe in at that time, whether it's your conscience or whether it's the ancestors speaking to you, whatever your beliefs may be. Let's look at how many things have been proven, and then let's look at the fact that that's the dang devil talking to you. That's exactly what he's doing. That little voice that tries to convince you that it's okay to do exactly what you know for a fact it's not okay to do. That's the devil talking to you. And hey, I'm telling you right now, my husband, he's asleep now. He works really hard. He used to make fun of me because of this, and that's okay because he came around and so will everyone else. You can make fun all day long. You can make fun of people following God. You can make fun of people. He was, in fact, going to invent a Pray At Me Becky doll. For those of you who don't know, my name's Becky, Aunt Becky. Um, but when I first started my walk with God, um, I I knew it was wrong, from my Bible reading. I knew it was wrong to fight. You're not supposed to fight with ones you love. You are supposed to go together with God in prayer, and everything should, and trust me, it will. Everything will become very clear when you, I don't care if it's you and your kid. I don't care if it's you and your husband, you and your wife, you and your best friend, you and your sister, whatever your beef is. I don't even care if it's infidelity. Whatever your beef is, if you come together, you hold hands, and you come together in prayer, and all you are seeking is God to make it better. That's all you're seeking. It doesn't matter. We don't know if we're still going to be together after this. We don't know what. But if you go heart to God, no matter what the outcome is, it will be better. That I can guarantee. This chick, oh my God, Lisa. Lisa, I have never been more happy in my entire life to admit that I was so ridiculously wrong. Girl, it is what it is. You were right. I was wrong. Nobody needs to know what that's about. Thank you so much. Thank you for yelling at me. Thank you for beating my fears down with God's stick. Thank you. But as I tell you all, go to God with it. If any of you have the ability to watch The War Room, I watched it on PureFlix. It is amazing. Um, if you are fighting with a loved one, I don't care if it's your kid, your spouse, your mom, your dad, your kid, I don't know, whoever, your best friend, your sister, whoever you are fighting with, you are fighting wrong. And I was fighting wrong. And it took an amazing chick named freaking Lisa and God to tell me how wrong I was fighting. You're not supposed to fight with the person you love. When you guys are experiencing that much of a rift, you have to take it to God. You have to. I didn't understand it when she was yelling at me, and y'all aren't going to understand it when I'm saying it to you. But as I tell you, take it to God and it'll all fall into place. It really, really does. But you got to go wholehearted. You can't half-ass this thing. It is it's about the only thing in life you cannot half-ass. You have to go whole. What is important to you in your heart? Is it your kid, your spouse, your sister, your best friend? Or is it being right? Sometimes we can get lost in being right. What does it matter if you're right or wrong if you're losing everything you've built your life around? There's no being right if you've lost everything that you've built your entire life around. For me, that was my kids, my family, my grandkids. There's no being right. that is worth losing any of that. No, no. It's been a long time since I've made one of these videos. But me and Lord are back speaking, so you can expect some more. I hope you all have an amazing day.